Okay, last video for tonight because I'm tired. It's MVM 3897 with another unboxing. This is the, in case you can't read, the Dystopic based on Derek Stenning's artwork, which is really amazing artwork, offered by Industria Mechanika, Mike and Michael Fichtenmeyer. So initially I wasn't going to get this kit, but then I saw a build-up of it on YouTube channel called Tested with Adam Savage, and they did, Adam Savage every once in a while does what's called a one-day build, and he did a one-day build of this kit, and they did pretty good on it. I was impressed with what they got done in a day. Of course, I think they could have done better, but anyway. So I got this kit, and while I was at Wonderfest, the magazine Amazing Figure Modeler, they had the issue which featured this kit and the buildup of it, and I got it because the buildup represents the box art, and that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to basically use that as my guide and try to replicate the box art as close as I can, just because I like the color scheme of it and everything. So anyway, it's kind of a futuristic cosmonaut look to it, and it's a pretty good sized kit. 1/6 scale. As with all, I've already opened this before too, so as with all Michael's kits, you get a nice, in this case it's one sheet of instructions, and it's rolled up, so it's going to be hard to kind of show you guys. But let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Give me a second to get my controls up. 1 second, please. Zoom. Where's my zoom? Somewhere I have a zoom. There it is. There we go. So here are the instructions. Basically one step. So again, sorry about the quality, guys. I need to figure out what's going on with my camera. I can't record HD with this right now. I may just go back to my old camera because it does HD and use this for chats. But anyway, it's basically one step. Shows you where all the pieces go. You know, there's quite a few pieces to this kit, so not that it looks difficult, but one thing it doesn't tell you, well it does, it says fill the base up to add weight to it because it's very top heavy, because it's such a balancing act. So there's the instructions on the back. It gives you a nice shot of the art, so you can actually frame that. It'd be a really nice little piece to frame up. Let's see, I'm going to roll that back up, put the rubber band back on it, and we're going to zoom out a little bit. Sorry, my camera's all sorts of crooked. Who knows? I'm terrible at these videos, guys, to be honest. I'm not good at it. People, if you want to watch a good video, watch Justinius. He does good videos. Mine suck. So here's the first bag of parts. Let's see what's in here. I've gone through these very quickly, so I haven't really inspected the kit too much. I think this is the head. It is the head. Super cool sculpt. Just look at all the detail in there. There is no mold line. Very slight mold line on the neck there, and a little cleanup inside the mouth. But other than that, it's good to go. It focused a second ago. Come on. Come on. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll figure it out. If anyone has any tips for recording with the Logitech C920 on a Mac, please IM me or call me or something so I can figure out how to make this thing work in HD, because it's really kind of ticking me off that you guys have to watch this in like the lowest resolution ever. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to record my other videos I've done with my other camera. Okay, so here is another bag of parts. These are all the little loops that go up and down the side of the pants, and they're numbered to fit in corresponding grooves. So I'm not sure if you can paint these on here and then nip them off, or if I think you have to paint them, take them off, then paint them, because I'm pretty sure that if you paint them on here then nip them, you'll see where the gates were. So there's 4 of those, 4 sets. I have no clue what these are for right now, so we'll just put those to the side. This is kind of like the back. This goes on the back of them. And there's little pieces right there, numbers go there. here is part of the helmet, and the helmet's made up of several pieces. I think, I could be wrong, I think it's removable once it's on. So here's part of it. Nice sharp casting, as I would expect from Industria Mechanika. Their castings have been really, really good lately. These hands are incredibly detailed. The cat actually has like a texture molded into the fabric, which is really nice. Again, there's like barely visible a mold line. I mean, just the slightest pass with some sandpaper. And this one, I don't see any mold line. One of the straps that holds on, he's got a little thing that goes underneath his butt. I think that holds that on. Part of the suit. Not sure exactly what part that is again, because I haven't looked at this too closely. Another couple bags of pieces here. Alright, what we got here? Alright, we got legs and orbs. This bag was torn open when I received it, so one suggestion, Mike, is either use different bags or maybe separate the pieces a little more. Just a suggestion, just because that bag was torn and I had loose pieces in the box. Here's a foot, as you can tell. Again, super clean casting. There's a peg right here that goes from the bottom of the big orb, which I'll show you in a minute. Can't put anything together right now because I haven't taken the gates off, but you can see here all these holes are where those loops go. So those are numbered on the instructions. This is an arm. Here's the other arm. And as far as mold lines, it's very slight, if any. So it's pretty impressive. The other foot, here's one of the numbers. This guy's got a number too. So you guys can see those. And it may or may not focus. Who knows? Anyway, it's a 4 and a 9. Alright, here's the main torso. This guy's a good size. I mean, he's a lot of resin in this kit. It's pretty... Let me back up. Good size. And on this guy, again, we have holes here for all the loops that go up and down. There's a mold line, but it goes right through the center here that you won't see once those loops are on. The gates are a little bit bigger than I'd like to see on here, but this is a big piece of resin, so you need large gates to pour that much resin in. Again, I have gates on, so I can't fit it in there, but you can kind of get a sense of how this would work. Here it is. Something like this. And from the write-up on this kit, once the gates are clean, the fit is pretty much perfect from what the writer says. So take his word for it. And then here is the actual helmet. It's got a nice piece of bubble wrap around it. Let's see if I can get this off without breaking it. That'd be nice. Let's not break the helmet. There we go. Again, you can get a sense of the size there. So this goes on something like this, I think. This fits on the inside. I believe this fits on the inside. Oh, and then these pieces here, these actually, I know what these are. These go from the inside and the outside. That's what holds this piece on. So I'm not going to force it, but pretty sure this goes on the inside here like this. Something like that. Very cool. Alright. Almost getting to the big base. Some nice, here's some of the resin pipes and stuff. And let's see what these look like. Check out the molding on these guys, and these look really freaking amazing. Again, it's just like the Stella kit. I see a mold line, but when I run my hand over it, I don't feel it. It's just a slight discoloration. A little bit. I mean, this would take like literally less than 2 minutes of sanding to get these smoothed out. Really good job. And this guy right here, That's impressive right there. The only cleanup is the gate right there. Snip that off and sand between those. Other than that, it's ready to go. I think that's it. Oh, there's some photo etch in the bottom. So you can make like an inside frame for the helmet. And the guy that did the build up on this, the write up, he said he didn't do that. And there's a few decals, not many decals, and there's like a little clear flower thing in there that comes out of that center orb. And the base is really impressive. It's big. My guess is that this is rotocasted. It's really pretty cool. Good size. Where's the foot? So the foot pegs in like, it's got to be drilled out, but the foot will go in there. So you drill that out, and the foot will go in there. And this guy's tall. I mean, he's like freaking, I don't know, he's probably 2 feet tall by the time he's done. But this is a different type of resin. You can see it's a light gray for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe for weight purposes, but it's super smooth. A very slight mold line. And then it's good to go. So anyway, that's the Dystopic from Industria Mechanika, Michael Fichtenmeyer. Check it out. I don't know if he's got any more of these in there. I know after tested, it was out of stock. And then after the tested video, I was not the only one that called him to request the kit. So he made another run. And there it is. So I'm going to pack it up. That's it for tonight, guys. That's all the videos. Thanks for watching again, and hopefully I'll figure out my HD settings, setup, whatever. If you have any recommendations for the C900 shooting on a Mac, let me know. I can't get it to work. It freezes up. I got one recording done. That test I did a couple weeks ago, and that's it. So again, thanks for watching. Matt Mrozik, aka MVM397, signing off. See you later, guys.